Hello everybody, how's everyone doing? I'm running a bit behind, I apologise. I'm going to quickly put the angel music on in the background. You won't be able to hear it, it just helps maintain the energy. Hello everyone, so just bear with me a second, I just want to get this up, and I'm looking out for Dani. I've got wet hair, I've been rushing, so bear with me guys. Oh, there she is. Oh, for you. There we go. Bring Dani in, and I'm just here pulling up the YouTube. There we go.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good. I was just pulling up the angel music.
Cool.
To be in the background. You won't be able to hear it, but it's you know, it has a lot of power to it. So. How are you doing, darling?
I'm all right. We haven't had a catch up for a while, have we?
I know. We're due. I think we should definitely do one next week, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've just been losing track of time recently.
Yeah. Oh my God. I mean, literally with this move and everything, I'm lighting my candle now. With the move and everything, things have been a little bit hectic. So sorry guys, I normally do all this before I get on the line, but I literally was rushing. Oh, YouTube's playing an advert. That's helpful, isn't it? There we go. Go away. So, is everybody here? I think we should just have a little knitter-natter for a couple of minutes to make sure everyone's here. We had a really amazing breakthrough last night in the chat with Justin regarding how men are feeling at the moment.
Good.
Yeah, did you see it yet?
No, I haven't seen it yet. You must fill me in.
Oh, yeah, please make sure you watch it. It was really amazing. It'll be up for another couple of hours. It will be up for about 4 more hours, I think.
Where's that? On your YouTube channel?
On here. No, on here.
On here?
On our page, yeah.
I'll watch it straight after.
Yeah. But basically Justin was saying that he's just trying to get himself together and he doesn't feel ready to bring a goddess into his life. He wants to get himself together. And this is a guy that's already pretty much together, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, because it's been coming up a lot in my personal readings and collective readings as well, that a lot of the masculines, a large group, are moving through a bit of a spiritual awakening at the moment. There seems to be a group of them. But yeah, it's interesting to know that even when they're waking up and stuff, there's still things that need to fall into place with them. You know, it's not just a case of they wake up and then that's it, it's done.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, yeah.
It's like with us. It was. I do believe it'll be faster than it was for us, but you know, this was a process.
Yeah. Yeah, that's important actually. I believe it's going to be quicker for them than it was for us as well.
Oh, absolutely. Because the energies here now are powerful. But literally, I was told that what took me 16 years can be done in 16 days. It
took me 16 years as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I needed every single one of those years. I really did.
Thing is, honey, you know, there's women that are older than us, you know, in their 50s or 60s, and they spent 30 years. It's like, the longer the time, and now I'm having girls that have woken up 6 months ago.
Yeah, it's not the same for everybody. Just because it took us this time, it doesn't mean anything, does it?
Well, it's just that we're in a different part of the...
Yeah.
The energy's different these days, you know. Now, I'm not going to go too woo-woo because I have asked people to invite the general public to take part in this. Obviously, we're going to have predominantly the girls from our community, but I want to respect that because obviously, again, there will be people from other places, other cultures, people that maybe, you know, so I will avoid any swearing and I won't go woo-woo. So that's where I want to talk more about things in a general way, you know, that it's time now for unity on the planet. It's time now for all of the races, all of the religions to come together. This is our world. We own it. It's ours. It's our birthright. And it was taken from us. There are people that are profiting from, you know, our land and our water, and enough. You know, it's time for us to start taking it back. And the way we take it back, first and foremost, is by uniting as humanity, as one.
Yeah. Yeah, coming out of that duality consciousness, them and us. It's very much like that in the UK today. We've got a election. So my social media is very duality at the moment.
Hello, Justin. Justin's here too.
Ah.
So maybe it was meant to be that you watch it afterwards because it's like, oh,
yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, because I kept sort of like starting to watch it, and then something would happen that would pull me away from it. And I was like, oh, I need to do this when I've got more sort of time to look at it properly.
Yeah.
So maybe it's meant to happen this way.
I think so. I think I was getting messages about it. It's almost like they're saying, because Justin is very impressive and the things he talks about, it's very impressive, and it's almost like you're meant to just think of him as, oh, Justin for now, and then when he does his thing, and then you watch it, you'll be like, wow, you know, because almost hard to explain. Does that make sense? Yeah, because the thing is, everybody knows, you know, Dani's being super brave. This is her second time live.
I did, after we did our one, I did like go in my stories and say, oh, I'm thinking of doing another one. What do you think? And everyone was like, yeah. And then I was like, oh, no, not yet.
I have to make her, guys. Like,
yeah. Yesterday I was texting you going, maybe I'll just watch it, you know, and I was trying to make excuses, wasn't I?
I was like, hey, I need you.
No.
I need you too. Does everyone like my new cushion?
Yeah, I was looking at that just now while you were talking. I love it. My daughter would love that.
There will be official pictures once I'm it's going to be special. So the thing is, guys, you know, we're really proud of you. We're just doing a natter while everyone gets on the line. We just want to make sure that we have everybody here. And so, you know, so everyone can participate. Now, I am being told, though, that, you know, if you do catch this on the replay and you go ahead and you do the meditation with us, then it will still be just as effective, because this 12-12 portal is open for this next sort of 24 hours. It's actually open a little bit longer than that, but the most powerful time is the next 24 hours. So the replay being 24 hours is perfect, you know.
Yep.
So we do definitely say, you know, do it in the replay as if you saw it live. Don't feel like you missed it. But obviously us doing it now, I mean, it says 63 people watching, but the number on here is always inaccurate. I'll get off the line and it'll say 250, and I'm like, okay, you know. So I just want to make sure we have everybody. Maybe everybody that's watching, if you have anything to say, or if you're like, okay, I think it's time, or whether you're like, let's chat for another 5 minutes. Let's get the opinion of some of the other girls, what they would like us to either talk about, or if they'd like us to jump straight in with the meditation. I do think it's important for us to have as many people here as possible, because again, the key is to have people from all over the world. Hello, this is fun. I didn't saw your live never before, and I was just getting ready for meditation.
Yay!
Oh! Yeah, we wanted to have a quick chat because obviously everyone loves to see Dani. And you know, and this just is in preparation so that we can all just, you know, connect as women and as, you know, as a planet, because again, we have, you know, men on here and possibly even children, because I did say that I would make sure that my language and everything would be suitable for children, so that, you know, if people have their family in the background and things, there's not going to be anything too shocking said today, guys. I'll save that for another day.
How's today been for you with the energies and stuff? Because this morning I posted on my page and I said it was going to be one or the other. It was going to be either like purging or like really excited, and I've had both throughout the day. It's been like extremes for me. So how have you found it?
For me, it's been everything in life is just incredible right now, and I'm getting the most amazing ideas and visions of next. But I do suffer with low blood sugar, and I had the worst low blood sugar attack ever this morning. It was quite shocking. I was literally laying there with my eyes closed, and I was so dizzy that I didn't have the strength to get up, but I knew if I stayed there, it was only going to get worse. And that was a bit special. But I'm just going to go to bed really early tonight, and that's the only issue I have, really, you know.
Yeah, I'm going to have a hot bath when I get back. Somebody in the comments was saying about throat chakra and heart chakra, and I've been getting that today. I don't know about you as well. Strong kind of heart, like pain almost, and then tickly throat, and you know that.
the throat thing is very real. When I did my live last week with Alicia, we both had a full-on attack last night. I had a and then afterwards, while we were on the line towards the end, it happened again. So that's been very real for me, very real. I believe it's just because I am just speaking so much truth, you know, and I think that's what it is, basically. Somebody said it's 5:30 a.m. in Australia, bless them.
Oh wow, thank you.
I'll play the singing bowl. My dog is like pushing me off the sofa here. I don't think I'm singing it. Like taking up. Oh, I pressed something. What did I press?
You're still here. I can still
press something. I didn't know what I did. Yeah, my dog's like pushing me off the sofa here. Okay, so guys, they've told me it's time to begin. So my energy's just going to shift for a moment, okay, because I'm going to be channeling. So if everyone could just be a little bit patient for a second. Okay. Everything all right your end, Dani?
Yep.
Okay. First of all, I'd like us to take 3 deep breaths together. Now my eyes may remain shut, just because I will be being shown a vision. Okay, guys? So where you are sitting right now, or where you are laying, please feel the weight of your body as if it is melting into the surface below you. You are relaxing deeply, deeply, deeply. Feel your neck and your shoulder muscles relax. Unclench your jaw. Feel your toes feeling very light. And just relax. Now, an iridescent cord is coming out of your root chakra and heading down deep into the center of 5th dimensional Gaia. It's burrowing deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into Gaia. You will feel it wrapping around and around and burrowing deeply into the 5D core. The energy in 5D Gaia is like a holographic lilac and purple and pink and sparkles of silver and pale gold and white glittery light. And this energy is now being drawn up through this cord up into your body via this iridescent cord. Feel the energy now coming up deeper and deeper into your body, spreading out through your organs, up into your chest, up into your shoulders, down through your arms to your fingertips, down through your legs to your toes, up through your throat, up to the top of your head. As the energy reaches the top of your head, you feel an activation take place 3 to 6 inches above your head in your star chakra. You feel this like a big silver star above your head. A light, bright, shines from this star up to Source, God. You are now like a battery, because Source God is sending energy down through to the chakra above your head. It's going down through your body, down through to the root chakra, to that cord, and down into Gaia. The energy from Gaia is coming up, all the way up the cord, into your root chakra, and up your spinal cord to the top of your head, and then to this chakra. Just stay there for a moment, conducting the energy. You are an extremely important vessel right now. I'm going to move slightly closer so in case there's any volume problems. Okay. Now from this place of deep activation, we are now going to journey to Mount Shasta. We are now at Mount Shasta in a circle. This circle consists of all the sisters and all the brothers that are here with us now, and we are holding hands and we are in a circle. We smile at each other, we feel the energy, we are wearing white. We breathe deeply and we smile. We look up at the sky. As we look up at the sky, an extraordinary bolt of gold light, quite wide in diameter, comes down from Source into the center of this circle. As it goes into the center of the circle and hits the earth, it goes within the earth, all the way down through Mount Shasta, down, 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 deep down to the root chakra of planet Earth, Gaia. As the light hits it, an activation takes place. There's a glowing red spot within the earth that's pulsating and glowing. It's warm. This glowing chakra point is impacting every aspect of the earth. As this root chakra is lit, the grid across the whole planet, a golden grid section, starts to light. And all of us positioned where we are now on this earth are activating this. It is bright. It starts to pulsate gently. This pulsating gold light, you can feel it. It almost looks like how it would look if there were very fast trains just going round and round all of the different parts of the grid point. It's activated. It's alive. Just breathe for a moment. You may be feeling some sensations. I'm feeling a lot of power right now in my stomach. So just breathe and maintain and hold the vision. You are stood in this circle holding hands with the other women and the men and the children. We are here just simply loving our planet. In this circle, there are people from every race, from every religion. In fact, some people are wearing their white religious outfits. There are Catholic priests wearing a cross on their neck. There are Muslim women wearing the traditional cultural clothing. You are to picture all of the different religions you know of. There is a monk. You are to picture now and visualize all of these people in this circle, all in unity, all in love with each other, in love with the planet. We understand as we do this that something very big is happening. This is a huge shift. A huge shift is taking place on Earth right now. And we are embodying it. We are the shift. And just breathe, guys, for a minute. This is very powerful. I feel this all the way up my throat. They would like us to hold this for a bit longer and continue to see this gold light pouring. It's pouring down from Source. He is able to send it through the circle of love directly into Gaia. Now, something very unusual happens. Where the golden light is in the center of the circle, there's almost like a clear, transparent wave comes out through Gaia, through, almost imagine there was a hole created by the gold circle of light. There's a clear white with a slightly iridescent look wave coming back up. And this wave comes back up and it comes high above us, comes up maybe 30, 50 feet above us. Sorry, a lot of energy. It's coming up above us, like 50 meters now. And picture it like a huge wave, but it's just still, and it's coming up. And now, together, as a group, with all of our combined power, we are going to send this wave that's in this, it's like the circle, I'm trying to describe it. Imagine it being, it's come out in a circle and it's about to wave outwards across the entire planet, that it can only happen with all of us. I need everybody to visualize this. So to picture this clear iridescent wave is going to form like a bubble. Once it's covered the whole earth, it will be a bubble. So together, all of us work together now, and let's start pushing it out. So now it's gone out as far as the edges of California, the state. It's pushing out further now. We are now across half of America, Northern America, and into some of the ocean. Keep pushing out. Keep pushing out. We now have America covered. We're moving up into down into South America and up. It's moving faster now. It's reached Antarctica. If I've got that right, the one at the top, the cold one. It's spreading down. It's spreading down. It's gone across the central line that goes around the earth, the hottest part of the earth. It's gone past that. It's gone down, it's gone down, it's gone down. It's spreading across. Everybody work with me here, okay? We are 3/4 of the world is covered now. We're going across to Australia and New Zealand. Australia and New Zealand's women are so powerful. Please work with me now. I'm so glad that you're awake. We need you right now. This feels quite emotional. Okay, Australia and New Zealand, the final push. Everyone's supporting you, but you there on the grid points, we need you to do this. Push, 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 push. Okay, we have a small circle left. All of us together now are going to close that circle. Once this circle is closed, this bubble is going to stay around the earth forever. I'm going to do a count of 5. We will seal this bubble, all of us, in love. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay, guys. Just breathe for a minute now. We have done extraordinary work today. You are to look around the circle of friends. Understand now that everybody on this earth is your family. Everybody on this earth is love. All that's ever been done to you, all that's been done in the past is forgiven now. Everything is released. We release it all. We hold nothing back. We stay in the present now, and we dream of a beautiful future that we, as humanity, will create. I'd like everybody just to move their toes, but don't do anything else yet. Stay with your eyes closed. Just move your toes and feel the energy in the air in the room where you are. And take some breaths. You've all worked very hard today, and I could not have done this without you. Just take some breaths. You can now flicker your eyelids. Flicker your eyelids, but don't open your eyes fully yet. Just flicker your eyelids. Move your fingers. Move your fingers. Take one more deep breath, roll your shoulders and open your eyes. And if you could take over, Dani, that was really emotional.
That was amazing, wasn't it? Oh, I was getting all kinds of things coming up during that. When you counted down at the end there, the countdown from 5, when you hit 0, then I just got all these goosebumps all over. And I was seeing a lot of purple and lilac colours behind my eyelids. Some higher heart stuff going on, lots of kind of bursting feelings in the higher heart. Yeah, very powerful. What you were describing with that wave that was coming up and it was all kind of iridescent, it really reminded me of what I've read about the event. I don't know if you're into that or if anyone that's watching is into that, but I think it was when I was waking up in early kind of 2018, I started getting really into the event and stuff. And, I think there's some kind of truth in it. I think there is going to be this shift, but whether it's going to come as this physical wave or not,
I've been told it just happened. That's why it may.
That would be awesome, wouldn't it?
I've been told it happened now, but remember, guys, it can only assimilate in the physical at the rate that humanity. Sorry, like I said, you can see it's literally like it's rocked me. It can only manifest in the physical at the rate that humanity is able to assimilate it. But it's happened. Yeah. It's happened, and you guys saw it and know it. And so we are to do everything we can to bring this in now in the physical, because we have to raise humanity's consciousness to now match what the earth is. The earth is now in a 5D, impenetrable, perfection bubble of love. But only those that are of that vibration can sense it and feel it. And so our job is to bring everybody up so that they're closer to be able to feel that.
High and drowsy, somebody's saying. Yes. Yeah. I feel a bit like my energy's been depleted, like it's just gone. Ready for a hot bath. It does feel like it's like that depletion feeling, isn't it? Where you're happy, you're kind of floaty, but there's nothing left.
Yeah, I say to people to just relax afterwards.
Yeah.
45 minutes for yourself. Yeah, take at least 45 minutes for yourself and just breathe and just reflect, maybe visualize what your mission is and what steps you need to take in the immediate. That's what I would say. Sorry, guys, you know what I'm normally like. Like, that was pretty intense because I didn't know. Like, I said to Dani, they haven't downloaded what the meditation is to me yet. And normally I get guidance, in advance. But literally, they trust us. And so I literally just, I didn't know about the wave. I didn't know about any of it,
Yeah, when you were describing it, I was like, ooh, getting really excited about that.
Yeah. So all we can do now as well, they're saying, is just keep remembering that this bubble is there now. This bubble, it exists. It's there now. We just put it there. It's there now. And every time you picture the world enveloped in this iridescent, soft, like the way that a bubble, literally the way bubbles catch light, for you to envisage the earth within that, and that it's protected and it's loved, and to be the love, and, dream of your ultimate dream, and then work out so the way I see it is there's 5 steps. The first step is foundation. Obviously you need that. Everyone needs that, your basic foundation of life, with home and money and things like that, just your basics. After that, number 2 is where you actually do your healing work. And once you finish your healing work, you move on to number 3. And number 3 is what are the basic steps that will get you to 5. So what I tell you to do is plan out what 5 looks like. Don't worry about 4. Plan out what 5 looks like. Then bring yourself to 3 and work out what steps you need to take. Now, if you haven't finished 2 yet, you need to focus on 2. If you haven't finished 1 yet, you need to focus on 1. So was that clear, Dani?
Yeah.
because you have to move through the steps in that order. Don't try and do 3 if you haven't got 1 sorted out. No, don't be out there trying to save the homeless people if you yourself are on the verge of being homeless. You know? Yeah. Don't feed the starving if you're starving. Like, for the moment, make sure you're strong in your vessel, your foundation's strong, your healing is complete. There's so many resources now for the healing. You know, Dani's book helps for the Divine Feminines. If anybody wants help with knowing how to heal, they can book a call with me and my coaches. You know, Justin does amazing lives, and he talks about all sorts of amazing things. There's just so much out there. It really is time for healing and for completion of healing. It's not a process. It's not an ongoing process. It can be completed, because the way that you come into full divine purpose is to actually complete your healing first. And then in divine purpose, like I said, you know, your divine purpose may be to help all of the young women aged 13 to 17 on the planet from impoverished homes. Well, obviously that may be your dream, to have 20,000 schools across the you know, academies across the planet. So what do you do now? Maybe you teach some free yoga classes to some girls of that age and advertise at the school. You know, make a start.
Do what you can.
Yeah. And it will all come into play, because when you fulfill your divine purpose, God is working with you to make it happen. It will happen. It will. If you can dream it, it can happen. Is Justin still here? Let me just check. I don't know what I've got going on my... I've got all sorts of weird stuff going on here. Oh, there we are. Hold on. Justin, are you here, honey? I don't know what time it is. I literally, once I was doing the meditation, I had no idea how long things went on. Justin, can you request so that I have you there? Because especially now that my energy is where it is, I could definitely do with Justin to come in and sort of lead for a bit, so I can kind of just watch. What do you think, Dani? Is there anything else you'd like us to talk about while we're waiting for Justin to come on?
I think we covered most of it at the start, didn't we? I don't know. What do you think? What have we missed out? There must be something.
I think that most of the people that are I believe
here he is.
Justin, can you do it again? Just because I'm having weird stuff. I don't see any requests. I don't see any. I've got weird stuff coming up. I don't know what this...
Maybe if he comes out and comes back in again, it'll...
Yeah, can you come out and come back in and try? I was going to say something. Yeah, I think we're mainly left with the community now, because obviously those that are that are not so into this stuff, this would be the time when they could say, okay, we did it. We did the meditation.
Yeah.
So I think it might be quite nice, just because it will be such a pleasure for the girls while we wait for Justin to come in, for you to maybe just talk a little bit about what's going on in the community right now, what's going on with the feminines and the masculines, because honestly, you know, these girls absolutely adore you. Read your readings every single day, and so to see your face and you talking personally is just a treat. So do go ahead, darling.
Well, I actually did a poster, I might even be last week now, about trends and patterns and things. And I'm just, I'm seeing in almost every reading that I'm doing recently, I'm seeing the Hermit card for the masculines and the Judgment card as well. And then I've got a section in my larger readings where I do a message from the counterpart's higher self. And the masculine keeps coming through with this card called Past Life Relationship, which is just like an extra confirmation that he's waking up. There's just this group of masculines that are waking up. And the feminines to those masculine counterparts, I'm saying we because I'm in this group too, we seem to be in like this weird detachment, like more detached than we've ever been on this journey so far. I thought I was quite detached, but over the last week or so, it's just reached a whole new level. And for many of these feminines, it's happened through some kind of trigger or like something happening, like an argument or something that's just made her just go, oh, I'm detached now. And at the time, it might feel like something negative, but actually it's a real positive, because that detachment is really helping the masculine to awaken spiritually. It's giving him kind of an energetic break, I guess. So that's what's really coming through the strongest at the moment, in those sort of collective trends and patterns, above anything else really. And then just in this week, we've had like the moon messages coming up through readings, that the moon's going to be really affecting us in a big way. I'm really excited actually for this, the 12-12 portal and the full moon. I really do feel like it's given us a massive clearing ready for 2020. So I really do feel like 2020 is going to be a massive year. And I want to say easier year, but I think just a better year. More kind of blessings and things.
It's the year. It's the
year.
Yeah.
I think we're going to heal and grow, but not through suffering like we tended to do in 2019. We'll be healing and growing through meaningful connections and things. So I'm actually really looking forward to how things unfold across next year.
Absolutely. Justin, just so you know, I'm still trying to figure out what I've got going on here.
Do I need to come out? Is there only room for 2?
Not that. It should still show that he requested. I'm just going to see if I can post a picture so then anyone can try and guide me as to...
Oh, something's happening.
I posted a picture to try and see if it would show you guys. Oh, that was silly. That's not worked. I'm trying to show you what I can see. So maybe when you jump out, maybe it will work like that. I don't know.
He's saying in the comments that he's requested again.
Yeah. I did want to just respond to what you were saying. Basically, we have transmuted a lot of the pain and the karma. This community, we've transmuted a lot. That's why it's extra hard. We do our own. We did other people's as well. We've done.
I think people don't realise that. They think that it's just their suffering. Like, why is this happening to me? Why am I hurting so much? But actually, some of it is the collective that you kind of signed up to transmute as well. That's why, you shouldn't overthink it too much when you're going through it.
Yeah, ancestral as well.
Yeah.
Entire ancestral line. We've done a lot. We've done a lot of work.
Yeah, we have. We deserve a break, don't we?
Realise as well that when pain comes in, to recognise that pain as a teaching tool. Like, what's this teaching me? What do I need to leave? What do I need to embrace? What do I need to remove? What do I need to pursue? And just do it and stop fighting it.
Yes, that's important.
There's no such thing as a comfort zone. Take a leap of faith. Do the stuff that scares you. People misunderstand fear for excitement all the time. If really what you're feeling is excitement, you just think it's fear. And when people cry, they think they're sad, but maybe they're just releasing.
Yeah.
Sad. Do you think I was sad just then when we finished up? No, I was just releasing.
Yeah. It's hard because it all feels so similar when you're moving through it.
Yeah.
So, it's really important to detach from it and not to try to understand it necessarily.
Absolutely. So, darling, I hate to see you go. I love you so much. But let's have a chat next week, definitely.
Yeah, it's overdue.
House once everything's together. And
Yeah.
Honey.
I'm going to go have my hot bath then.
Yes. I love you so much, darling.
Love you.
Take care, babe.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Okay. Oh, it looks like it will work. If it will work. Oh, no. Hold on. There we go. Yay. Here we go, guys. Hello, my darling.
How are you?
I'm good. I kind of need to almost literally rest in your arms for a minute, if that's okay, though. If I can just hand over to you, I'm feeling completely white.
Totally. Yeah, no, that was amazing. Thank you so much for dropping us in and taking us to the, that point that you took us to. I mean, it was so beautiful. I still feel my body vibrating from the activation that we that we embarked in. And it was a beautiful process. And when you were speaking, the words that you were channeling was just everything that I needed to hear and everything that we needed to hear to activate what needed to be activated. And like I said, I mean, I'm not technically shaking, but inside I feel as if like my body is being activated. So, that was beautiful work. And everyone that's on here, thank you so much for being a part of, I can speak on behalf of Amelia. Like, thank you so much for just joining and understanding. And I like to say answering the call, answering this call, because the people that are doing the work right now, I mean, we've signed up for this, and you guys have the strength, you guys have the courage, you guys have the devotion needed to get through what's going on right now in our evolution. It may seem like there's a lot happening, and there is a lot happening, but we've signed up for this, and we have the strength and the courage and the devotion needed to create a new earth, right? So I honor everyone here in this group that answered the call, and beautiful work from you, Amelia.
Thank you. Yeah, I just definitely need to hand over to you right now. It's the only thing I can say. I literally can barely speak now.
Totally. Yeah, no, as far as, hopefully Dani's still in the room. I never actually seen her, and I need to follow her back because I wasn't sure if that was her page or not, but she has such lovely energy, and if she's in here, thank you for bringing your presence onto the live, because it was very comforting. Maybe she doesn't see it that way, and that's why she's afraid to do the lives, because I've been there. I've been there where I didn't want to speak in front of a group of people because of fear of judgment, or, I don't want to put labels on what she feels, but, her presence is definitely felt, and I hope she's here to receive that message, because she has such a huge influence from just being, just being the person she is, and the presence that she embodies. She's so embodied, and it's such a beautiful thing to witness and be a part of.
Absolutely, yeah. Dani is something special. She's magical. She's absolutely magical, and yeah, there's not really any other word to describe it. And I think with me being quite depleted after the meditation, that's why my energy, like, I was like, literally, I needed masculine energy now. Like, literally, like, I was like, I've given all I've got for a minute. I need to, like, recharge, and I can kind of do that in your energy now. It's like she helped me to be able to facilitate by talking to her at the beginning. She was able to get me into the state ready for that. And then afterwards, I kind of need you, because now I need to be able to pull back and you.
Yeah.
I can do that fully, like literally, like just hand everything fully to you for now about everything, and I can just observe.
Yeah, I think the big thing too, it's almost like when you spoke of that, like I was showing a vision of just the balance between the masculine and the feminine, with me being here and the other men that may be a part of this live right now. It's like you could feel the balance almost, and I think that's what you guys were seeking, and the call that you answered was because we do. It's time for us to begin to balance the field, and it's going to take both masculine and the feminine to begin to balance it. And you could feel it right now. You could feel your energy when you were just laying down. It was depleted, but you began to even feel that the energies begin to become balanced, and it's such a richer texture in the air, and it's so refreshing. It feels refreshing right now. So even for me, like I think I was feeling like this, and then when I got on here, I began to feel more balanced. So
yeah, it's the receiving and the nurturing energy of the feminine, and then it's the action and the strength of the male. That's why I like to say I can receive you right now, but I definitely can't take any action, and I don't need to because you're here.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, that was beautiful, and I can't wait until we have more people coming together, because the more people we have, the more energy we could send out. And obviously this was beautiful with the group that we have, and that was divinely planned. But I could only imagine in the future when we have thousands and thousands of
hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, just with the same intention. I mean, even that, like, I literally, like you said, like, we moved something, we've created something with just the amount of people we have. Like, I could only imagine what we can do,
Because the people we have, though, are the most powerful spiritual people on earth. Don't realize it, but if you're here and you're here now, you are. It's a fact. And it's a fact because your higher self is so strong, and you are master, and that's why you are drawn to myself and Dani and now to Justin. People that are not ascended masters are actually repelled. Well, they're repelled because their shadow side, their ego, is still the predominant factor in their life. My angels said to me this morning, you are the shadowless ones. That's the goal, is to become shadowless, and that's basically what they were calling me and whoever's around me, is the shadowless ones. So the people that are watching this now are people that are potential and have the ability to become shadowless ones. Those that have shadow can still be controlled, and they are controlled away from me. So if you are here now, please understand who you are. You actually did that work with me. I couldn't have done that on my own. That was hard work.
Yeah, right. Totally. It feels like it. And I think something big too that Dani said, for you guys listening, it's like, I think 2019 was a year of suffering, and like it felt that way. It was just a lot of shadow work, and it felt heavy. Like it felt very heavy. Like there was just a black cloud. But we must understand that in a collective perspective and an individual level, we must pass through, quote unquote, the underworld, if you want to call it that, to begin to see the light on the other side. And I feel as if that's what 2019, to then give us and embody what we have now, because I wouldn't be who I am right now, the embodied individual that I am, without the things that I've gone through and the things that I've experienced.
Getting my phone charger. Just getting my phone charger. Carry on.
Yeah, you're fine. And I think it's big for you guys to know here, because I get a lot of messages myself in my DMs on Instagram and in my personal engagement. It's like, why am I going through this tough time? Why am I feeling these things? Why is there so much darkness in this process? And it's like, that's the way that we begin to learn and heal. We heal through our darkness. We heal through our shadows and the wounds and the trauma, and that's what makes us the authentic person, the authentic being we truly are. But we must see through the darkness, And going back to what I was just saying, it's like, that's what 2019 felt like. It's like 2020, we are going to begin to heal, but in a more unified space. And I can't wait to be a part of that. Like, it's going to be more just us coming together in union and holding each other and just being with each other. And I think that's why it's so important Amelia set this up, because, the kind of like the background of what you're trying to do with this is like, any religion, any race, any color, like we all need to come together. And even when you're speaking in meditation, like you could visually see us just like holding, I don't care if you're black, white, brown, like, if you're a monk, if you're Muslim, if you're Christian, if you're Catholic, it's just like we're all the same. And once you're able to see through those eyes, you begin to understand the truth of this world.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. We did so much today, and all we are to do is just to continue remembering what we did, never doubt it, understand it can only assimilate. Imagine it's like, okay, I gave the temperature thing in my other live, not last night, but the one before that basically the goal is to be water that boils, to become steam, to rise. And if you have toxic people around you, toxic environments, toxic work, toxic things, that's like cold water being poured into your pan. And so what you are to do now is to picture the whole earth. We have all these different people of different temperatures. And so as we continue to get hotter, and help others to become hotter, once the temperature on the earth, and this is spiritual temperature, not literal, once the spiritual temperature reaches the correct point on the earth, that's when what we did today will become visible. But it can't become visible until we heat up spiritually enough of the earth. But do know that you are worth 10, you are the power of 10 people. So by us doing this, it was very, very powerful. And that's why I say we're not 1,200 women that are just followers on an Instagram. We're an army of 1,200 women, which is quite a big army by anyone's standards. And we're all the strength of 10 women. So that's a lot. That's 12,000 strong army. That's
Yeah.
who we
Totally. Yeah, it's amazing.
And now we have some of the kings too. So you know, we're pretty much unstoppable, guys.
I agree. Yeah, it's so beautiful to witness. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I'll just check the time. Okay, so it's 2:03. So we should tune off soon. Is there anything you would like to continue on from yesterday? From our live yesterday?
Not that I have at the top of my head. I mean, if anything, I love being of service to people that are in the live. So if anyone has any questions that I could drop into, I'd be happy to do so. Obviously, the people that follow you and that don't get enough time with me, you know, I'd love to drop into any questions versus me just kind of speaking.
Yeah, anybody, if you have a question, please drop it right now because we are running out of time. So please do drop them in. I'm suddenly feeling so cold. It's really strange.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. What is the spiritual significance of the last full moon on 12/12 at 12/12, and how can we help our masculines at this time?
The first question, I prefer you to answer. I can definitely answer the second one.
Do the second one, babe.
Okay, cool. So how can we help our masculines at this time? I think that's a very, very vast question, but what's coming to me now is just to understand and acknowledge and just be there. I mean, you don't not because I know a lot of people in this group. It's like, oh, the divine masculine's running away from us. From what you know, the majority of women that contacted me and on this live, they say that. And you know, I'll just reference back to what I said yesterday and the importance of it. If you weren't able to drop in, it's like I feel as if the divine masculine is going through such a vast awakening, and there's so many things transpiring inside of us that we've ran from that nurture, that love, that care that you guys embody and your guys' true essence are, and we're not used to that. So just, you know, I don't want to say just give us space, but you know, just be there. You know, set the intention, be there, not physically, but you know, just send love and just understand where we're coming from and what we're going through. You know, this is, you know, years, thousands of years of us not being able to seem or feel as if we can be vulnerable and honest and transparent about what's happening inside of us versus just staying busy and trying to forget about all this stuff. And, you know, I think we're going to change. You know, myself, I think I'm a great reference point that embodies it, that tries my best to embody and be vulnerable about what I feel and just open myself up to more love. And I think that's the best way that you guys could show up for us is just be there, you know, be there and understand what's transpiring.
My angels just said, be love, be patient, be kind, understand. The way that they described it is similar to me moving house. You know, I can't wait to entertain some of my really good friends here in this beautiful house. But do I want to see anyone this week? No. Why? Because it's shit out. These men are sorting shit out. Do you know what I'm saying, girls? It's like, you know, like literally, I can't wait to see them, but I need to sort all this out first. Can you picture that's the divine masculine? I can't wait to see her, but I need to sort all this shit out first. So let them do what they need to do. Be at peace. Get on with helping other people. Finish your healing. Start healing others. So if you want to come back together with your twin, focus not on coming back together with your twin. Focus on, have you completed your healing? If so, why are you not teaching? If you haven't completed your healing, or you're already teaching and you haven't, go back and finish the job. Get your healing complete. And you will have a to-do list as long as this, like what I have, and it will keep you busy.
I agree. Yeah, that's beautifully said.
Hey, well, I guess we should jump off because we definitely don't want to lose this. Thank you so much, Justin. I really needed your energy then. I'm going to mirror you this time. Last night I was resisting it, but I'm going to do it now. But yes, so much love, and we'll speak soon.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.